Okay, everybody, this is going to be part 3 of my tutorial for Open Country. I really do like this game, but the game is kind of buggy, glitchy. Um, so, what's going on here is I am now at the cabin. I did a part 3, and I don't remember exactly where I was, and then I ended up dying in it because I fell off a cliff because I took a wrong turn, and blah blah blah. So anyway, I'm back, so I'm picking up wherever I had left off. Hopefully, you guys kind of kept up with the storyline. I really do appreciate the likes and subscriptions. But I'm going to start this walkie-talkie. And while I'm talking to him, I'm going to fill up on some water and collect any supplies and stuff out here. Well, I was going to. As you can see, there's a bunch of supplies to collect.
Sure, how can I help?
Well, there's this elk population that roams in the meadows east of Watkins Pond. It's a small population, a few females and an elk bull. I'm interested in downing the elk bull. We call it old Chip.
You want me to down it?
Yes, because it's diseased. I can't lend you our neutering equipment to do that cleanly. Only rangers are authorized to use these.
Oh, okay, I understand.
So,
Great. Oh, and I just remembered something. I was in such a hurry this morning to get to the office, I left my gear bag behind at the water tower.
Something of value in there?
No, just some supplies and bandages. The office is out of those, and I had to take some from my personal stash. Anyway, can you pick it up for me? It's not a problem if you don't. I'll take them tomorrow morning.
I'll see what I can do, Ranger.
okay, so that is my mission. I got to go kill this elk and grab his stuff from the water tower. And I'm going to collect up all this tarps and whatnot I can. I'm going to take me a drink. Got the one drink of water that was in there. And then here's a collectible, Gary's mallet. Stash box. Don't need none of that stuff right now. I'm going to back off on carrying so many tarps and cloth. This is a very long trip that I'm getting ready to make. So I'll show you in just a moment here. I want to collect these couple berries and stuff that are really close and put them in the RV, in the fridge.
I shouldn't leave this area right now.
I'm going to take the grilled mushrooms out and then put the berries in. And then I'm going to eat the grilled mushrooms because I'm a little bit hungry. So let's take care of that. And I want to nap
I shouldn't leave this area right now.
till sunrise. So I'm pretty good on everything at the moment. For the most part, I'm in the green on everything. Berry bushes, I think they respawn? No, they didn't respawn. I just missed one. Okay, so now I'm going to make my way out to where I need to go. The actual weapon I want to choose is I want my bow and arrow. I'm not really in big time in the hunt for trying to get any raw meat because this is a very long trip. Actually, I'll show you where I'm going. Okay, so I'm right here. My point is right there where the RV is, and I need to go clean out here. So this is a pretty good hike. And then I got to kill the elk here, and I got to hit up all 3 of these places in the process. So I'm going to go here, and then come around here, and then jump off here, and then go there. That is what my mission goal is. And then I know if you get up in here, there's a lot of wolves and stuff. Especially in these open areas like this, there's a lot of wolves. They can see you from far away, so you got to be careful as you make your way through. And if you don't have the shotgun on you, it's a bad deal if you run across some wolves. So I'm just going to continuously make my way at a pretty decent pace out into the next area here. Cool. Got me a fox right there. That was good instincts there on me. That's a couple raw meats and a pelt. So I got some meat and a pelt right there. If I ever got to make a fire, I obviously have some stuff started there, which really I won't need to so much right away. I got some mushrooms and berries here. That's great stuff that I can survive with. I tried to catch some more meat, but this isn't really a hunting mission right at the point. And when I'm coming back, so yeah, but not right now. I don't really need a bunch of meat and stuff on me. It's just gonna go bad, I guess. If anything, I'm killing stuff more for the experience. If I had the dog, it would be great for the dog because I could just feed it to the dog, keep his health up. And then here is a collectible plant. And like I said, there's all kinds of mushrooms right here on this initial trip out. So you got plenty of food because you can eat the mushrooms and the berries and stuff raw. So all that stuff you can, you know, it doesn't hurt you unless it starts to get bad. You know, you have it for a long time on you because it only has so much time. But just because I'm not on a hunting mission doesn't mean I won't try to hunt if I can. Because if I have to, I'll start a fire and make up, you know, cook up the meat and eat it or whatever. My character is a little hungry. And a little thirsty. I mean, I could take care of both right now just by eating probably all the blueberries that I got. But I think I got more barberries than anything. Okay, so now I'm by Brighton Lake. And I know I want to travel pretty much east. And I want to collect those plants because they can make a stomach treatment with them. In case I do eat something questionable and I get that going on, I at least have a stomach treatment I can use on it. Missed another fox there. That would have been nice to have. But again, like I said, I'm not on a hunting mission really so much here. More of a gathering, staying alive mission than anything. Like I said, my water's getting kind of low. Like I say, you very much have the survival aspect of the game going on, along with trying to complete your missions. I try to avoid setting up an outpost unless I'm really good ways away from something. Just because they cost a lot of resources to build, and if you don't reinforce it and everything, it will deteriorate on you quickly. So anytime I try to build an outpost, I want to try to get, you know, I want to try to upgrade it as much as possible right away. Okay, I need to keep heading this way. Is there any more of those plants around? Yeah. Cool, I can make my stomach stuff, I believe. I should have enough of the other berries. Okay, yeah, I always recommend having one of those on hand. I always try to have a couple. I try to keep one on hand and one in my vehicle, in the RV. Never know when you're going to need them. Cool, I think I just caught me a rabbit. Somehow, barely. I caught him literally just barely. And he letting me pick up my arrow though. Unless my arrow broke. Oh, there it goes, finally. Wasn't registering it. Okay, I need to stop and fill up on some resources really quick. Let me eat my berries here. Give me some food and water. Eat a little bit of these mushrooms. Okay, so I need to continue to go southeast just a little bit. So, kind of off this direction just slightly. Should take me right to where that cabin is at. And of course, I'm going to stay vigilant and keep grabbing berries and mushrooms and stuff I see along the way. Like they are money in the bank. Or food. And the berries are even water. Or stomach treatments. And of course, I have to try to pull off a quick shot. I can always make another bow if I have to. If my condition gets too bad on it, I'll just drop this one and make a new one. And as long as I kill one animal and I get a hide off it, I can use that to, point blank, that's got him. I can use that hide to make rope to make the new bow, so, and even like say right there, small game pelt, I can make a hide, I can make the rope, and I can make a new bow right there with just that one kill, so. Bow and arrow is probably about the best way to go in the game. Okay, I need to go due east now. I got off track hunting. Okay, so I got a giant rock face, so I need to go this way on it. Yep, I got sidetracked. That ain't nothing new. And here's the hiker's cabin. Some mushrooms. The game will work for me. Like I said, the game is very glitchy. They do need to update it and fix a lot of these bugs. It has been for me anyway. And sometimes there's some critter floating around up here. Sometimes, not always. Because this is usually a rabbit hole, so... Okay, so nothing in the supply boxes really. I'll put it in the backpack and then put them over here in this one. So I'm going to drop the live bait in there, the log, the branches, the rock. Let's see here. Everything else I pretty much have. I want to keep on me. 'Cause stuff does expire. Okay, so now my next objective is I want to get up and go to the water tower, which I have to go east some more. and walk around this rock face until I can get up on top of it. I don't want to get out into the clearing too much. Wolves and stuff can see you when you get out into the clearing, so unless I'm ready to battle them, I kind of want to stay back and behind tree cover and stuff the best I can. I don't really have the weapons and stuff to fight the wolves. You really need the shotgun for that, and you gotta wait till they charge you. And I found one. Did you hear that growling? That is the wolf. Where's he at? I don't know. Maybe he'll leave me alone if I keep running. I really don't want a close encounter with him. I'm sure he's going to track me for a little bit. But just like I said, you get in that open clearing, if there's a wolf somewhere where it can see you, they will definitely track you down. Okay, so now I need to make my way west and south. So I'm going in the right direction. Maybe this way just a little bit until I can find the entrance. Okay, so I don't have the wolf chasing me, I don't think, no more, so I want to put my bow back on. Kind of conserve my rifle bullets and whatnot, because Nancy did not have any more when I went there this last time. So I'd rather take shots that I miss with the bow before I worry about taking shots that I miss with the gun on limited ammunition. Okay, so I need to climb up here. Like I said, I only keep about 3 or 4 arrows on me at all times. I don't really get into carrying more. Just wait. Okay, hold on. What did I do wrong here? It's not letting me climb up there. Alright, so I got over that somehow. I think I'm kind of off the beaten trail where I was supposed to be, but you know what? Whatever, that's fine. I want to keep going west, so I want to keep going this way if it'll let me. Kind of walking up some rough terrain here. But I am off the beaten trail, but I am in the right direction, so... And the water tower is right up here somewhere. I've discovered it. I ain't seen it yet. There it is. So there should be loot and everything as usual around with most of these buildings. Tarp and ropes. Some branches. I might actually start up a little fire here and cook up some of this meat just to get it off me. Thinking about it. Okay, so get me a drink of water. That's needed. Ranger's gear right there, and then here's another collectible right there, Nancy's old agenda. That's a collectible. Ammo, badges. There's all kinds of stuff here on the table. So obviously you want to collect as much of that as you can. And while I'm out here, I'm going to save. I don't want to mess up my other game. So I want to save here, overwrite it. And there should be a stash box like that right there. So I'm going to go to the stash box here and stash some stuff for starters. Rhythm sticks and all that stuff. Okay, I'm still way overweight. The meat is mainly what's doing it. And then all this tarps and stuff, that's not helping. Another box. But like I said, I do want to collect all these tarps and all this stuff. This stuff all comes in handy later. And these herbal plants. So I'm just taking a nice slow walk around here, gathering up everything I can. I mean, if anything, I might build me a little smoker over here and just smoke this meat up real quick. And then I know I have a spot out this way where I can smoke meat if I want to come out to the water tower. I'm thinking that's going to be the game plan here. Because it is getting close to evening. I have been traveling all day. And I do have some supplies and stuff, so it's not like I'm going to go hungry or anything. And that should be collecting water with it raining. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up underneath the water tower here. And for no real particular reason. I might even just set up a camp. I got enough stuff I could probably set up an outpost camp. Let's see, I'm right here. I've already hit all 3 of these targets. And then, like I said, that is my main destination. But I'm already over encumbered, so I mean, unless I, yeah, you know what, probably here's a good spot. There's water, so I mean, that's a big bonus. Fresh water and having a place to do, you know, to store stuff. Obviously I need branches for a camp, which I do believe I just dumped all that in the stash box here. So let me jump in here and grab that stuff out. And now let's try it again. Oh, I still need branches. Alright, so I need to make a quick supply run here. Got a bunch of logs. Oh wow, I'm still overweight. I'm way overweight. What am I carrying that weighs so much? The tarps, there they are. That's what it is. And the cloth, very heavy. Rope. And then I can make some more of my stomach treatment stuff. Alright, so I freed up some inventory stuff. Now I need to get some branches. So let me get my hatchet out here. And hopefully this will give me branches. There we go, all kinds of branches. Load them up. Okay, now I need some leaves. If we get enough branches, enough leaves, I can do all the stuff I need to do here real quick. It can make me a decent outpost. I ain't got to worry about too many issues. Recollect everything. And since that is all, water is right there, I'm just going to set up camp right out here, middle of everything. And let's see here. I want to build a smoker out here because I have fresh water right there. So I want to build a smoker. Improvise leaf bed. Improvise leaf cover. And I need some rope. And I don't think I'm going to have enough rope. But I have rope in the stash box here. Okay, so back to where I was here. Outpost. Upgrade. Stone circle. Put that on the fire. Upgrade the outpost some more. Reinforced outpost. I need some logs. Did I have some of them in the stash box? No. Okay, so I need tinder. I need to prepare smoked meat, smoked meat, smoked meat. I want to cook me some meat and grill me some mushrooms, get all that stuff ready. So I got whole 6 items all at once. All gonna be ready on that fire. I need to go find me some logs real quick. Get rid of anything that is weighing me down too crazy heavily here. And go back to searching for some logs. I believe there's one right there. There's all kinds of stuff right here. Logs and leaves. Branches. Some rocks. More rocks. And if I take and I believe some of this stuff's supposed to give you stuff when you chop on it, but it seems to not be doing nothing today. There we go. This one's giving me branches. Like I said, just always make sure you look around. Like I said, there was some rope I just missed right there. But I just grabbed it, obviously. Always helps to check around good. And to constantly just be gathering and collecting and adding more stuff to... I'm just going to put everything in my backpack and then go over here and try to construct whatever I can. If I need more rope, then I got the pelts. I can make more rope real quick. Okay, there we go. Reinforced outpost. So that's closed off. Here's cooked meat. I'm going to consume that. And then the smoked stuff, which is not done yet, I don't believe. Got some grilled mushrooms down here somewhere too. See, that's what makes this really hard too, is this whole part of the mapping out what you're cooking stuff. It needs to be done better, because it's really hard to get exactly on what you're wanting. Like I say, this meat is almost smoked, so to keep a lot longer, that is the reason why I like to smoke this meat. Smoked meat. Should be one more up here. Campfire, prepare. I don't have no more meat to smoke, so that works for me. I can cook up some more mushrooms if I wanted to. I'm not really that interested in it. I'm going to put a fire deflector on here too, why not? Now I could build a water collector, but there is water in that barrel for when it rains, so there's really no point unless I'm really wanting a whole bunch of water for some reason, but I don't really need that much water over here. Or the stash box, I really don't need that neither. As you can see, there's water right here. Like I said, I just hit collect on it and it filled up my water flask, so it had 2 drinks of water in there. But until it rains again, I am SOL on water. And I'm going to continue to save often. And then I'm going to go out and try to find this elk here in a minute. I'm going to get some rest in. Since it is nighttime, I want to sleep through the night. I'm going to let this fire burn. I don't have no reason to put it out. I can always get more firewood. But see, that's the thing, is when you build a shelter, you can't really get into it. I mean, you can, but it doesn't affect, like, if your character's wet. So, you know, a character's still wet. Even if I'm in it before it starts raining, you still get wet. And like I said, with it raining, I'm going to have water, which I probably already do. I can probably walk over there and collect it even. And I don't need to build a stash box. There's one right here with the save spot. So basically all I was really wanting to do was get a spot to rest out here by the water tower. Now who knows how often I'll come out here and use it. Probably not at all. And then, oh, all this live bait, I don't need to carry that on me. I'm not doing any fishing. The leaves I can drop, the rocks I can drop. The log I can drop. Eat that. Still way overweight. There's a ton of weight right here between cloth and tarp, so. And rope. See, that's where most of my weight is at right now, is in those things. So I'm going to reduce those a lot. And the rope. I'm basically leaving supplies up here. Stomach stuff, I'll leave one of those up here. Never know when it may become handy later down the road. And okay, I can't upgrade nothing anymore that I want to. I want to sleep till a little after. Get a good long rest in. Nice and ready to go. Let's hit my backpack here. Grilled mushrooms are still doing pretty good. These berries are getting kind of rough, so eat them up. That's getting kind of on the crappy side. So yeah, it's mainly just trying to keep up on the things that I need here. I'm going to grab me a drink before I go. Fill my water all the way up. So everything's looking good. Fresh morning, fresh everything. Got me a little place to crash out here. Have a fire, whatever I need. Obviously, I got to add more campfire to it, but a smoker, the meat smoker, awesome stuff. Matter of fact, I can just got some branches. I can add them. So I do have a little bit of fuel when I do come back here. Okay, come on. The improvised tinder, I can drop that. Okay, I think I am semi-ready to go out and hunt this elk now. But you can see all the branches and logs and leaves and everything I just collected has all respawned back. And you can see there's all kinds of supplies here along the beaten path. And this game, like I said, you're going to find most of your supplies along your beaten paths. From what I've noticed, if you start getting too far away from them, that's when you're going to start noticing there ain't nothing there. Like say berries. And obviously I always want to collect them. Food and water source. Looks like a nasty storm's moving in. I need to make my way northeast here. So the exact opposite direction I am heading. I think I gathered all of these. I might have missed this one over here maybe. Yep. Like I say, those are all blueberries. Them will come handy here for food and water. So just making my way down to the next location here. All kinds of rocks along this trail. As you can see, and I just passed a couple rock piles. Okay, so now I need to go due north. Strong north. So that's where I'm heading. And obviously I'm going to snag any berries and whatnot I see along the way. Medical plants, anything I see. Because I don't want to use my hunter sense unless I absolutely have to. Because it does take away from your stamina and stuff. Ooh, could be another pelt there if I can. Dang it, missed him. Missed him again. Like I said, I can build another bow though, so I think I got like 1 or 2 shots left on it. Back to heading north. But hey, you know what? You always got to take a shot. You're not going to make a lot of your shots in the beginning because obviously your stats and everything have not been really upgraded really high, or so you're not going to have the accuracy or the power or any of that stuff. So I mean, I don't expect to make a lot of shots, but hey, when I do get a chance, I'm obviously going to take them. Always looking for the experience. Okay, as you can see, the landscape is kind of changing a little bit here. And I think I have enough to make another improvised... Nope, not quite yet. Need 1 more berry. Wow. See, that's what I was talking about. Like, the game glitches out pretty bad and lags.
I should move silently.
So now I am getting close to the area. I need to go northwest a little bit. So I need to kind of head this direction. And I'm getting very close to where the to where this elk is at. So I gotta kind of sneak up on him. So I guess I need to get my gun out. At least I know if I hit him straight on with the gun, it's gonna hit him. And I don't want to go killing anything with all this wildlife running around. I think that's more of a trap right now than anything. Because if you shoot your gun off, you scare the elk. And that's the last thing you want to do right at this moment, is scare away the critter you're trying to hunt. So the lake is right here. There's a duck flying without flapping his wings. Like I said, the game is still pretty glitchy. They definitely need to do some updates on this game, Bailey. But right now I just got to kind of search around until I see the elk. Obviously I hear him. He's going to be in the neighborhood here somewhere. And I just got to keep looking around until I find them. Or I find their tracks. So I can find some tracks, that'll help too. It's either mushrooms or tracks right here. Mushrooms. As you can see, using the hunter sense, I can... There's all kinds of supplies around here. But I'm kind of hoping to use the weather to my advantage. Okay, so I just picked up too much weight, picking up all the mushrooms and the berries. So I'm going to refill up all my food and water by eating up a bunch of them berries. That'll free up a lot of my weight. And it would be really nice to see where this elk is at. Basically, I just gotta hunt around here until I see him. Which, there's a lot of supplies out here, so I guess if it actually takes you some time to hunt him down, you can actually set up base. Between the amount of leaves and whatever it's all out here. Obviously I found another pond here, really good for hunting, but not the one I'm looking for. Like I said, I'm just trying to sneak around silently here and look for this elk. Use any high ground I can. Wow, I really missed it again. Definitely walking around the outskirts. Like you see, there is tons of resources laying around, leaves and I know I'm really close to this elk, but I just don't see him yet. Aha. There we go. So that was the elk that I wanted to kill. And while I'm out here, I didn't expect all that, but you know what? Hey, I will take it. It's a lot of meat. I'm probably going to be severely over encumbered. Oh yeah. Severely over encumbered. But as you can see, I took out the elk that I needed to take out. I also took out 2 other ones. Tons of meat. Here was the one I was supposed to take out, the bull.
Ranger Ainsley, do you copy? Over.
Yes, I'm here. I presume you've got good news, right?
Yeah, old ship is down and trophy is harvested.
Meet me at the lodge.
Roger that. Over and out.
So now, we got to make this long trip all the way back. And I have a big old bunch of raw meat. And I really don't know what I can get rid of here. So I got some smoked meat here already. Eat that. Like I said, I got 40 pounds of raw meat. That's a lot of raw meat. Eat them berries up. I mean, I guess I'm kind of stuck, and I'm just going to have to slow walk this all the way back. So I'm really sorry for anybody that's going to watch, but this is going to be a nice, slow, steady walk back. Because I really don't want to give up any of my supplies. So I'm going to have to head from here all the way back to over here somewhere, the cabin, which should be right there. It's not highlighted for some reason. I don't believe so. Yeah. Again, like I said, the game's kind of glitchy. But I might... No, it's too far out of my way. I was thinking about smoking the meat. If I smoke the meat, though, the only problem with that is then I can't sell it. Now, if I can get back and I can sell this 40 pounds of meat before it goes bad, then that will make for a great, great payday. And I really don't want to over encumber myself any more than I absolutely have to right now. And I need to head west. So yeah, I think that's where I'm at right now. Is I'm just going to take a slow walk all the way back and harvest anything else that I can find along the way that happens to meet me and my slow gallons back. Especially if I find any other animals. I don't know. I probably could collect enough materials to build a base, an outpost again out here some, but I don't really want to. I don't want to have a bajillion outposts everywhere. I want to have some in vital spots where I need them. having outposts just everywhere is not really what I'm shooting for, because they do deteriorate unless you reinforce them. Then I don't think they do then, from what I'm seeing. But if you do not reinforce them, they will fall apart on you. I don't know if the reinforced ones will or not. I haven't had one yet that was reinforced fall apart. That's why every time you have seen me build one, I have reinforced it to ensure that. But like I said, I don't know. I mean, I haven't played this game long enough to know that much about it yet. And I'm literally just slow walking it all the way back. And I don't know if my stance keeps getting slower as I go. So I might just try to collect stuff all the way back here. And just see if I actually keep getting slower and slower as I get more and more stuff on me. Or if I'm going to continue at just a normal, slow, moderated pace like you're seeing right now. So I'm going to kind of test it a little bit here. Because if not, then I can take one really slow walk back and just be over encumbered beyond belief. And have a whole mess of supplies that I've picked up along the way. Where I spawned at, or where the RV spot is at, or wherever I want to leave it. Because obviously, as you see, I've come across more than enough supplies just in the last 2 or 3 minutes here that I can build an outpost. And I keep wanting to just heading straight west. So it's the route I want to go. And I have ample bullets and supplies, so if I really want to, I can hunt along the way. Whatever slow creatures I find out in the wild that I can sneak up on crawling. Yeah, I didn't really expect to take out all them elk outside of the one. So the others were kind of a bonus. But like I said, having the pelts and the meat and all that to sell, that will be great. Yeah, see, I got all the pelts here, and then just the ton of meat. Which that'll work out great to sell at the market or sell to Nancy. Like I said, having money in this game is important to buy the supplies you need. Make sure your weapons stay full. Buy any advancements or improvements. Buy weapons. That's another thing I'm gonna need to buy here is a shotgun really soon. So having this extra meat is very helpful. And you can see I just found some moss right there. So apparently I'm in an area where there's some moss. Moss is kind of hard to find in the game. You got to kind of be along a creek bed or something in order to find it. So I don't know if I am along a creek bed. But if I find moss, I definitely want to keep looking for more. Like, here's more. There's more. I definitely want to collect all this moss. And where am I at right now on the map is a question. I am right here. So this creek bed right here. Looks like this creek bed right here that runs down where this rock line is actually full of moss along the shore. So if you go looking for some moss, there's where some's at. And as you see, I'm still finding more. Yeah, since I'm doing this slow gantry walk back, I'm going to collect as much of it as possible. Because I have had problems finding it in this game. The moss. And I can't seem to get across this rock line anyway right now. So I'm just kind of heading northwest until I can get across this rock line. But the moss does come in handy, especially if you want to have an outpost somewhere where you can start growing mushrooms. You can get a couple mushroom growing pots, I believe, at an outpost, and you can grow mushrooms. And then literally, as you go to each place and just as they keep cycling, you can come collect a whole bunch of mushrooms and then go sell it all. Like I said, it's easy money. I mean, that's, you need the money to buy the supplies, and you got to kind of set up a little bit of a harvesting environment, so to say, in order to have these things. I mean, do I have a spot right now where I could have them set up? Yeah, actually I do. Not in this location, but over at the Mellow Hills location. I do believe I could set up. Where's it at? Damn wolf. Alright, so he just got me pretty good. Bandage myself up. Take a drink. And I'm going to grab a quick bite to eat too. Refill my health up some. So what mushrooms are also really good for is filling your health back up. And you can see I had some clear headshots on them wolves. Now if I would have had the shotgun, that would have killed them, took them down. But I did not have a shotgun, so... I think I'm heading the wrong direction. Yes. Need to go this way. You can see my character's getting really tired. Been a long day. And then just surviving the wolf attack. I mean, honestly, I don't know if the arrows would have been better or the gun. I have no idea which one does more damage right offhand. But like I said, you've seen I hit it a couple times, even got a headshot on it, and it didn't. It just then it came attack me. But usually, if you get a couple shots on them, they'll kind of leave you alone. They're not a big fan of getting losing damage. But see, I don't like being out here on the edge of this. Edge of this field, because if they are out here in this field and they see you, they will definitely come check you out like you just seen, and then you got a problem. So I kind of want to get back up here into the woods, stay more hidden. I don't want to revisit them. Like I say, not to mention my character is pretty exhausted right at the moment. But as you've seen, I just shown you some stuff. Like I said, I really do enjoy this game. I just wish the bugs were fixed. There's some stuff that's really glitchy.